Hi there, it's Michael Ackerman coming to you from Seattle, Washington, where I do sell real estate. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about structural inspections of homes. When you're a buyer and you find the home that you eventually want to buy, I always recommend putting in a structural inspection contingency in your offer. I would never recommend buying a home without doing a structural inspection, whether it's an older home from the early 1900s or a brand new home built last week. And there are a couple of reasons. It's kind of like, and this is what I tell my clients, buying a used car and not taking it to a mechanic before you purchase it to make sure everything's working properly. You really want a neutral third party to come through, go through the home with you, point out all the things that are done well and all the things that might need some attention or maintenance work on the home. It's a great way to get educated as a buyer on what you're buying. The structural inspector, whether it's he or she, will take you through the home. It usually takes about 2 hours for a single family home, hour and a half for a condo, and they'll take you through the entire process. The inspectors that a lot of my clients use actually like the clients to follow them around and ask questions. So the inspectors will look at foundation, electrical, plumbing, appliances, roof, chimney, windows, basically all the components of a home that you as a buyer want to know and be educated on what you're getting. If there are items that aren't correct, not working properly, or there's some maintenance items that have been left undone and you're not comfortable buying the home with those that way, it's a great opportunity for you to be able to negotiate with the seller to complete those items for you before you close on the home. I mentioned earlier that not only on older homes but also on new construction. I've had a couple instances where the developer thought that everything was done correctly and it actually wasn't. In one new construction home I sold, they had actually drywalled over the place where the switch for the garbage disposal was supposed to be, and no one noticed. So there was no way to turn on or off the garbage disposal. It was installed and the plate had been covered up by drywall, but there was no way to turn it on or off. We never would have known that unless we did a structural inspection, and my buyers didn't actually want to do an inspection on that property, and I talked them into it. So if there's one lesson that you learned from this blog today, it's if you're a buyer and you're buying a home, condo, townhome, do a structural inspection. This is Michael Ackerman with Coldwell Banker Bain. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at michaelackerman@cbbain.com. And do remember, it's all about the connection.